Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Manny's Fitness Program. Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you back. And it is a beautiful and wonderful day, this day that was given to us. So let's rejoice and be glad in it and make the best out of it. Today we have a new video, a new series video that I'm gonna be starting hopefully every Friday. And I call it the Friday Fitness Fundamentals. And on this video, we're gonna be discussing certain factors, certain areas that we need to work on when it comes down to entering the weekend. I know the weekend is the hardest of the days throughout the week to keep our nutrition on point, to keep our workout regimen on point. Our schedules tend to change, so we have to adapt and overcome in order for us to reach a certain goal that we have in mind. And just overall, living a healthy lifestyle. All right, so let's get this video started. Welcome to our first Friday Fitness Fundamentals. First fundamental that we're going to be talking about is cheat meals. I know it is Friday. We're getting ready for the weekend. Some of us were working out hard throughout the week, staying on our meal plan. You know, we have a certain fitness goal that we want to reach, either building more muscle mass or reducing body fat weight. Those two are the main objectives that the majority of us have nowadays. And it is a great deal because those two areas of fitness is going to help us create longevity. It's going to give us strength. It's going to give us better health. We're going to be able to do more. We're going to be able to sleep better. All that good stuff starts to happen once you add those two fundamentals. But those two need to be combined. They need to be combined. You cannot just lose weight and not create that lean muscle tissue. That lean muscle tissue is what's gonna give you the higher metabolism. It's gonna give you strength. It's gonna give you body armor, basically. And then the weight loss, if your overall body fat weight is too high, it can clog your arteries. It can give you future heart health issues, stuff like that. So now cheat meals come into play. I don't usually call it a cheat meal. I call it a treat meal. You're treating yourself. You're just treating yourself something besides what's on your meal plan. That's all it is. You're usually on your meal plan or a certain calorie consumption throughout the week, and certain foods that you stay away from that are not necessarily super bad for you, but it can still give you too many calories or too much sugar and salt, too much carbs, which shouldn't be happening if you're building muscle. If you make up all your daily calorie requirement just with carbs, you're not gonna leave any room to have that protein calorie in you. But a treat meal here and there is not bad for us. It's actually good for us. Here and there at its certain time and place. And all it is just getting off your meal plan. Not all foods out there are super bad for us. So when it comes down to treating ourselves, we can apply it to our healthy eating lifestyle. One of our sayings here in the program is get fit, stay fit, and live life. Live life should not be super strict. Living life means you can be universal. You can just freestyle your calorie consumption. So you can treat yourself without even thinking too much of how many calories it has or how much sugar and salt at a certain time and place. It's good for us. It's treating ourselves. It's fun. Some foods out there are very tasty and very delicious, especially like culture foods and stuff like that. So treat meals. I usually treat myself every 2 weeks. I stay on my meal plan for 2 weeks straight, and then I treat myself that following weekend. Depending on the goals that I have in mind, I know a while back, usually after holidays, I tend to treat myself a little bit more than usual. So starting January, around January, February, I tend to go a little bit longer on the meal plan, 3 to 4 weeks straight, and then I treat myself. One disclaimer I want to give when it comes down to treat meals is having trigger foods. There's certain foods out there that as soon as you consume them, you can't stop. And that is a troublemaker right there. And you'll overdo it. You'll overdose on too many calories or salt, sugar. So there is trigger foods out there, those that don't allow you to come back to your meal plan. So you gotta be very careful. Certain foods that are triggered towards that direction. So you do have to be careful with trigger foods. But treat meals, again, self-control. Don't overdo it. Treat yourself, but with a conscious mind where you're not gonna overdose. Second fundamental that I wanna talk about is strength training. Strength training on the weekend. Should you be doing or should you be resting? It all comes down to your workout regimen. If you're working out 4 or 5 days out of the week, maybe one Saturday or you include it on Sunday, and you work out 3 or 4 days from Monday through Friday, you can be overdoing it. You can be overdoing it. You have to make sure that you implement some kind of rest day along the way. And I've said this before, but a lot of people rush into things, rush into trying to reach their goals as fast as possible. So they overtrain and they eat too little and very detrimental to the body. So strength training on the weekend can be good, but it can be bad. Some of us, I think the best workout regimen is including either a Saturday or Sunday, and then have 3 days out of the week to train. My workout regimen consists of 4 days out of the week, and I rest 3 days out of the whole week. So I do train on Saturday, and then 3 days out of the week. But then again, my workout regimen is a little bit different than the average, because just running the program is a workout of its own. So I have to be very careful when it comes down to overtraining, making sure that I'm consuming the right amount of calories, overall macronutrients, resting. If you're not able to work out on Saturday, then just transfer it over to Sunday, as long as you get it in. A good regimen for everyone will be 3 days out of the week, but even 4 is also good. Of course, not overdoing it. I have some members that are able to do 5 days out of the week, and just depends on their age. It depends on the calorie intake, on how clean their eating is, and water intake. A lot of factors come into play, making sure that it's gonna sustain you with that kind of workout regimen 5 days out of the week. But yeah, on the weekend it's a fun deal to get a workout in before you start your weekend. Other than that, let's go into the next fundamental, and that is meal prepping. If you're gonna be sticking to your meal plan on the weekend, you have to meal prep. You have to meal prep. That way you don't have any excuses. Even if you go out, you can take your food with you, or even consume most of your high protein foods, your high fats foods, so you can be full before you head out. Once you head out, you're not gonna be hungry, you're not gonna be craving anything, and you'll be able to manage your self-control a little bit better and stick to your meal plan. A lot of times, if we just treat ourselves every weekend, we're just gonna be maintaining. We're gonna be maintaining our level of body fat percentage, and we're not gonna be increasing muscle. So you have to be careful when it comes down to treating yourself too often. You don't wanna treat yourself every weekend if your goal is to lose body fat weight. You'll be maintaining. Meal prepping is gonna be the best weapon of choice if you're gonna be sticking to your meal plan on the weekend. And another thing is staying busy. I know that our schedules change. Some of us don't work on the weekend. So we have to stay busy. We have to implement something throughout our day in order for us to not just be sitting around. And a lot of times when we sit around, we start to get hungry, we crave something, and it's very easy to just fall into temptation. So stay busy. If you work out on the weekend, make it a big, long workout. Go for a long run or a long walk. Stay busy. That'll help you stay on your meal plan during the weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there. We talked about treat meals, meal prepping, training on the weekend. These fundamentals here are areas that we can continually work on and get better at it. That way we optimize our results always, and we keep living a healthy and strong lifestyle. Nobody got into great shape without great effort. There it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Join the MFP family and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification button as well. That way you don't miss none of my future videos. Other than that, you guys enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend, take care. I'll see you on the next video. Always and forever, mind, body, and strive.